Man, what it do? Shout out to everybody. You know exactly what time it is. Yeah. Nah, man. We finna lay some we finna lay some dame time. We finna lay some game straight down on the ground, homie. Yeah. Nah, man. You see, a lot of people sit back and they don't really get any information that's gonna be a confirmation of how they need to maneuver. Because if you want to grow, if you want to increase certain things in your life, then that means you need to decrease certain things in your life, homie. You see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people wonder why they get random headaches because they're not drinking water. They know that they need to drink water, but they still don't do it. Sometimes we know the answers to the questions and difficult situations that we're currently going through, but we try to avoid it, thinking that we can will our way to a different result. You know what I'm saying? Homie, you see, you got to stay away from people who enable you to do the wrong things and stay towards the people who disable you from doing those very wrong things. You want people to encourage you to be right. You know what I'm saying? That way you can never, ever go wrong. You want people to be able to tell you the truth and how it is, homie. Nah. Anytime you got people that want to sit around gossip, keep you feeling negative, keep you feeling lesser even though you're greater, you need to stay away from those individuals. Now, yes, you need people in your life that always tell you, hey, homie, you could do this, you could do that. But if it's never enough, then you need to get away. Yeah. Now, you shouldn't get complacent, but if the amount of, love that you show them, if what you do for them, if you being present in their life is never enough, man, you got to get away from those types of individuals, homie, because they're always going to want more. You know what I'm saying? They're going to take everything till you have nothing left to give, and at that point, you're going to feel useless. So what I'm saying is, hey, homie, you got to be able to acknowledge this. And I don't know what this is going on, but hey, we going to need to calm down with the making random sounds up in the comment section, because one thing about the Keishas, I got to get them gone. Yeah. My moderators don't play. What it do, Steve? Shout out to my guy. Yeah, shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to the supporters. Shout out to the cheerleaders. Shout out the ones that's wanting to run around and let out Keisha. I know that y'all steadily and readily do it, man. There's a lot of people that don't got nothing going on. They're not the topic of their own discussion. Hey, add that word to the keywords too, Ava. Add that particular word to the keywords. I'm tired of seeing it. Yeah. Y'all want to type and write things in a certain way? Well, I'm going to do what I do in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. We're going to keep on winning. We're going to keep on laying down the game and doing it the way it's supposed to be done, When you're in a marathon, you have to understand that you don't need to sprint. Stay at your own pace. You won't lose your place. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to sprint a marathon. You might see other people running past you, and it seems like they're ahead of you. But, homie, you got to stop comparing. You got your own situation to take care of. You got your own race to win within. And just because everybody's running right now doesn't mean eventually they'll run out of breath. And guess what? You're going to lap them. But you cannot see it as, man, I got to do better than this person. I got to do better than that person. Man, you got to look at yourself and say, you said, Mark, I got fan pages in the building. Salute to them. But you know what I'm saying? Too many times we try to compare ourselves with others, and that's the reason why we be feeling like we don't have no joy, like we always got to chase. Man, you got to learn how to embrace, too. And everybody, you might not be the desirable person that you currently want to be, but don't delude yourself into thinking that's how you got to be. You can change it, homie. What you are today, you don't have to be tomorrow. What you look like right now, you don't have to look like tomorrow, homie. But you have to understand the steps to take in the right direction and uplift yourself. You got to be able to uplift yourself instead of try to put other people down. You get what I'm saying? You got to be able to uplift yourself instead of trying to put other people down. Yeah, homie. But in order to do that, you got to get away from the wrong environments. A lot of people be thinking, yeah, I can still do this and I can still do that and I won't. Homie, whenever you got people in your life that want to bring you around certain environments, they want to put you around certain people, you are bound to end up making the wrong thing because, homie, we don't battle against flesh and blood. We battle against, you already know, hurt people. And that's 100% facts, Isaiah. Do it all within yourself. And to the person trying to go live with me, absolutely not. This is a solo show. Yeah, I'm Han Solo. I don't want to go live with you. I don't want to have a public FaceTime. So with that being said, no. And look, make sure each and every single one of you send me a message right now on TikTok, because as soon as this live is over, I'm going to send everybody my Snapchat. That's the best way to talk to me and know when I'm going live next and to stay up to date with the content. Also, I have supporters that give me just a little bit of insight on their situation so I can give anonymous advice. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind doing that. The questions where I feel like the answers are in itself, I don't really respond to. But hey, man, I don't mind giving game. You see, when you live this life and you don't live through you really go through experiences, and you can really tell people how to maneuver in situations so they don't have to learn the lessons that you did, homie. That's what life is about. Instead of trying to sit around and complain, you can help other people gain. You know what I'm saying? Staying in your hometown in the South. Yeah, man. A lot of people be thinking that, oh, man, the people in my city supposed to support me. They supposed to do this. They supposed to do that. Man, I thought that for a long time, homie. You see, I had to get away from the people that I grew up with in order to outgrow them. I had to get away from the people that I grew up with in order to outgrow them, because they see your potential. They see your light, but they want to turn it off. Turn up the lights. I'm looking forward to. I hope you keep your promises and never. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You be thinking that they trying to sign you. No, homie, they trying to trade you. Yeah. No, they trying to treat you like Dame. You see, but you're not able to self-analyze, self-reflect, and downsize, the amount of snakes in your circle. Yeah, we back at it. If you are too caught up in the entertainment. Now, I make fun of basketball and I make fun of all these things. It's okay to indulge in entertainment. But if you're putting your goals and objectives on the back burner and you want to remain distracted by things that don't matter, that's exactly why you ain't getting no results, because you spend too much time worshiping the wrong things, expecting the right outcomes. You got to stop living like you in the front row watching a big screen. Ooh, look at this, look at that, man. Look at yourself. You go in the mirror. There's something you can create. We all have hardships within our life that we can overcome. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be able to realize that instead of getting mad at other people. Hey, man, everybody double tap the screen. Let's get them likes up. It only takes about 1 minute and 45 seconds to get 1K likes. So if I had 1K likes per person, I would have about 60,000 likes. But a lot of people got the envious mentality. What it do? I ain't never seen it spelled by like that. I ain't never seen it spelled by like that. But what it do? What it do? You know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling, sitting back on a Tuesday. I guess Ava didn't like that. So my moderators do what they do, man. Yeah. It just be like that sometimes, man. It just be like that, man, sometimes. Yeah. We just sit back and we just stay intact, homie. You see, a lot of people want to play. That's the reason that they can't stay. Because when you don't play with people that want to play, guess what? They run away because they're like, oh, they don't want to play. I'm taking my football home. That's how it go, homie. You got to stop involving yourself in things that are going to dissolve yourself. You know what I'm saying? No. You got to stop involving yourself with things that are going to dissolve yourself. And if people can't keep up with the tempo, then it's quite simple. They can remove. But understand that you don't got to try to explain yourselves to the Keishas, because guess what? They're already entertained. They're already locked in and they're always watching. They're not watching themselves. They're not watching the number that they see when they step on the scale. They're not paying attention to any of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All they want to do is sit in the back and lit out Keisha. They want to be cheerleaders. When you're chosen, when you have decided that I'm going to be great and I'm going to keep negative people around me, and you start doing positive things, man, hey, guess what? That's when the test gonna come. That's when your resiliency is gonna be tested. Because if you can always be happy when things are great, what about when the hard times comes? You know what I'm saying? What about when good times turn to hard times and bad times and sad times? You have to be able to endure. Not to falsify happiness, because that's not reality, but to have optimism. Looking for the positive choice that you can make from each and every single decision. You have to have precision when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nah, man, I'm just laying down game. And I just sit back and I say to myself, analyze everything. The world will put whatever they want to put in front of your face. What lesson can you take from it? What lesson can you take from it? And how can you encourage other people to better themselves, Because you can better yourself all day, but if you don't give other people the game, then what's the point of becoming great? You know what I'm saying? Being something that is great. Shout out to my moderators, by the way, man. I appreciate y'all doing what you do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do it very quickly and swiftly, and we get people about that don't need to be in here, And that's just the way that it go. They want to be seen. They want to talk about this for real. Analyze everything. That's what's up. They're not listening for real. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people get envy and jealous. I'm giving so much game, but because of how I look, because of how alluring I am, because of how confident, because just the fact that I don't want to fit in with the crowd. That's why they get mad at you. You see, people that blend in, they don't care about, but the ones that stand out, they try to fan out. The ones that stand out, they try to fan out because they don't like it, homie. They don't like when you're successful and when you're confident and you really are something. Somebody who is nothing does not like watching somebody else become something. They don't want to see you win. They don't want to see you get in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to see you get no gains. They don't want to see you be financially free. They don't want to see that. They want to see you shrivel up and remain the same so they can laugh at you. Because really, homie, they want to laugh at you so they can avoid having to laugh at themselves, because they know they ain't got nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? Get that person up. No, I wasn't, homie. Come on now. That's an obvious question. We're not even talking about that right now, homie. Yeah. No, we're not even talking about that. So with that being said, man, stay on topic. And look, if anybody gets muted and they feel like, hey, nice to see you. What's good, Amber? If anybody gets muted and they feel like they're wrongfully muted, definitely message me. And if you were, you will not be muted in the next slide. But if you lit out Keisha, oh man, I'm so mad, oh man this and oh man that is the best way to get you never ever talk to from me again. A lot of people be letting out that Keisha the one time that they hear something that they don't like. Oh, all of a sudden, they be acting like Donkey Kong. Like, hey, homie, you know what I'm saying? You got to be able to have emotional control. You got to be able to have self-control. A lot of y'all want to control everybody else's outlook, perceptions, beliefs, and paradigms, but you don't even know how to control yourself. A lot of these guys don't even know how to stop playing with their chicken. They can't even control the amount of money that they have in their account because they spend it impulsively on video games, and they subscribe to see girls because they can't go out and actually socialize with girls in real life. And hey, homie, if you have to ask a question about it, you probably are aligned with it. Don't worry about things that don't got nothing to do with you. This dude is a future leader. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I just do it how I do it. Some people deem it as positive. Some people deem it as negative. I just deem it as real. And I understand that when you're being real, you're going to get a lot of fraudulent enemies because, homie, that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? Get this person up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But you commonly paying attention to my chat, though. Hey, man, I just wanted to say that this is, well, guess what? Yeah. Silence is uncommon. Keishas don't know how to be quiet, man. Even if something that they want to say, they feel like they got to say, homie, if it ain't of no value, then you probably don't even need to be talking. I can't stand people that just talk to talk. At least there's quality within my message. Nah, man, at least there's quality within my message. You type just to type. Homie, when your comment is too loud, then guess what? I got to turn it down. Sometimes we don't got to turn up. Sometimes we got to turn down for what? Because you being a Keisha. But look, man, everybody double tap the screen. You know what it is. We chilling, sitting back, 3:30 in the morning, giving out this game. You know what I'm saying? Like today's yesterday, like tomorrow. Hey, understand that the present is a present. Your energy sometimes is going to be at all-time low, but that does not mean that you cannot try your best to attempt to succeed at the goal. Until you literally can't keep your eyes open, there's something that can be done. There's something that can always be done. There is always room for improvement. There is always room for growth, but there's also always room for removal of people out of your life when they no longer benefit you, when it seems like they're using you, when it seems like they're envious, when it seems like they're jealous. You get what I'm saying? Everybody that say that your friend ain't your friend, thank you for being a friend. Travel the world, their heart isn't true. You know what I'm saying? Amber. And Amber, you've been around for a while, and I really like your engagement and everything that you've been doing. So, I'm finna make you a moderator right now, love. I appreciate you for the energy and the attention. So, look. Make sure we immediately mute any Keishas that say anything in my comment section that they're not supposed to say. We can avoid blocking them. We don't got to do no blocking. That is specialized for certain types of people. But just make sure we do that, man. And shout out to all of my moderators. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, we just doing it how we doing it. I'm sitting back, man, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fly. I'm feeling like Alexa Grasso. I got the championship. Some people say it's a draw, but I'm still hoisting the title. What it do? You know what I'm saying? And certain people that are asking questions still trying to get acknowledged. You can type one sentence. You can type two. You can type a whole paragraph. Homie, you can do a whole essay, but I will not be responding to what y'all typing. So you can keep on trying, you know? You can keep on saying things and doing this and doing that, but just understand that, homie, I got moderators and they gonna do what they do, and I stand on business. What did I think of Raul Rojas Jr.? I think that he did absolutely phenomenal. It's really hard. It's really easy to be dominant and confident whenever you're winning, but whenever you lose, to come back from that, especially when everybody's saying, oh, he'll never be this, he'll never be that. The way that he came back, I respect that. And I think that he has a promising future if he stays humble, but at the same time, always understands what he came from. Because when you remember what you came from, when you came out of the ground, when you came out of the dirt and you're trying to sprout into something amazing, everybody will always try to tell you, oh, you're not this, oh, you're not that. But when you remember where you came from and where you are now, that will always keep you reminded that you belong where you belong because you made it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're talking about, homie. We ain't even talking about that right now. So you need to get on topic, otherwise you're going to get off topic. You need to get on topic, otherwise you're going to get off topic. And this ain't Hot Topic. This ain't Hot Topic. This ain't Spencer's. This is the Maxxkii Show. Elevation and game where I'm serving, you heard? Hey, man, can you talk about this and can you talk about that? No, I can't and I won't and I'm not. I can and I won't and I'm not. Nah, man, sit back, calm down. Like that G-Eazy song. Who is Raul? Raul Rojas Jr. is a UFC fighter. He is only 18 years of age. He's about to turn 19. Youngest UFC fighter of all time. Came into the UFC, a lot of people said that he couldn't do this, he couldn't do that because of his age. But guess what? He showed everybody that he's meant for this, homie. And you got to show everybody, you got to show yourself that you're meant for this. So what everybody else says? Dude, opinions are cheap and talk is cheap. That's why everybody's always chatting. Opinions are cheap and talk is cheap. That's why everybody is always chatting. They're going to say things about you because they want you to stop being who you are. Do not let people limit you. Do not let people inhibit you. You know what I'm saying? Be great. Keep posting. Keep grinding. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it, homie. The haters always going to be mad. That's what they supposed to do. They got a job to do that they don't get paid for. But they pay attention. So they're paying you. They're working to pay you. They're getting their paycheck and they're saying, here you go. Welcome to the Krusty. Like, come on, my guy. This is the secret Krabby Patty. You got to stand on what you stand on. So what? Maybe you're not going to have 1 million viewers. My views vary each and every single time I go live because I'm not entertaining. I'm here to give you game. This is information that's going to be a confirmation for your life. I'm here for real life, not to distract you, homie. No, that's why a lot of guys get mad because they see how I do it. How do I stay so confident? Well, the way that I'm confident is understanding that who you are as a person, you want to cement a legacy so that the people after you remember you. And they're always reminded why they should keep on working hard. The people that follow you, you want them to remember that you want to be a constant reminder to them that they got to keep on pushing. It's not so much about myself anymore. It's about the people who look up to me. What's your thoughts on John Jones? Greatest combat sports athlete of all time when it comes to mixed martial arts. And a lot of people just mad at him because he never lost. So they try to use that one exception as the defining statement when it comes to him encompassed as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't mind talking about many different topics, man. I do what I do. I'm versatile with the game. And anything that I don't know about, I can get to know about. You know what I'm saying? You can always increase your intellect. Every time that you think that you know everything, realize this, that you don't know anything, homie. Yeah. But you do know one thing, what you rock with and what you don't roll with. So when certain people is trying to do certain things, man, guess what, homie? You got to let it go. Yeah. Nah, man, you can't explain yourself to everybody. Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time, homie, and I stand on business. He's a winner. You see, when you always win, they get mad about that. But you need to be the Tom Brady of your own life. You know what I'm saying? Izzy definitely one of the faves. Izzy's definitely a legend too. He lost, man, but guess what? He won a lot too. But they always want to talk about your losses. They don't ever want to talk. It's like whenever someone does something positive, right? And they give away to the homeless or they give shelter. They do all these positive things, right? But the one time that there is a negative moment, that's all they want to talk about. You have to understand that entertainment and media sensationalizes upon negativity. Positivity can't sell to them. You know why? Because it goes against their very own values. So understand one thing, homie. We got to give people their flowers while they're here. Everybody be waiting for these celebrities to leave to talk about how much they impacted them, man. You got to let them know now. Let your own people know. Everybody want to blindly worship celebrities, homie. What about your mama? What about grandmama? What about your uncle, cousin, auntie? Whoever did you right in your life, make sure that you let them know that they right. All the way right, homie. Because that little bit of positive affirmation can really let somebody know that they're on the right track. Because a lot of people be one second away from giving up. And that's who I do it for. You know what I'm saying? I give the game, homie. I know that I come off in a certain way. Well, guess what? What do you do when they're gone, though? When they're gone, homie, guess what? You move around and operating your life in a way that would make them proud. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you lost in your life, sit back and say, is the lifestyle that I'm living, did a lot just to live here, this lifestyle? Is the lifestyle that you're living right now something that if they knew, they would be proud of? You know what I'm saying? That's facts, homie. And you see, all bonds are not valid off of the blood. Sometimes the one that ain't even related to you be more close. It be the ones that's related to you that be the most grimy and slimy, homie. That's just the way that it is. You got to understand and identify who is your people. Your people are good people. Y'all might have the same last names and origins, but it don't mean that y'all might not have a lot of things in common. Commonality is the thing that brings people together. But you got to make sure that they ride for you. Because it's easy to say they this, that, and the third until things get put to the test, and then you're going to see if they really going to pass and last. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, I just got so much game that it comes out in a very quick way. Tomorrow isn't promised. That's why you need to make sure that you take advantage of today. Yeah. And don't let today take advantage of you. What's good, Layla? Layla in the building. Shout out to all of my moderators, man. I appreciate all of y'all, man, and I stand on business. You know what I'm saying? We sit back and we give game. There are battles each and every single day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Be the person that you would want. Be the person that you would want someone that's important to you to be. Be the person that you would want your kid to be. Be the person, homie, that you want to look in the mirror and not want to look away quick. Because a lot of people, they can't really even look into that life, into that mirror for a long time. Because then they gotta, oh, I'm getting tongue twisted. You see, sometimes that's when the fast talk, Busta Rhymes, get in my way and I get the tripping. But I ain't tripping. Yeah. If I mess up one time, it's okay. Yeah. For example, I've been talking fluently the entire time, but the one time that I messed up, oh boy, you need to slow down. I'm struggling. Well, guess what? You got to keep being it. One thing that I'm going to tell you is you got to weather the storm, homie. You got to weather the storm in life and whatever you're going through. Sometimes it's hard to be this, it's hard to be that, homie. But that is what the journey is about, and you will learn so much about yourself, man. Yeah, but the Keishas won't even get to this level of talk. You see, most times I'm sitting back and I'm joking and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, right? But they won't even get through to the message because they so caught up in their feelings. Homie, the feelings is going to inhibit you from being able to pick up that logical explanation and be able to provide you with some value to be able to operate, homie. Because I got the game and I'm going to give it to you. But everybody can't play my game. It's rated M for mature, not E for everybody. Because when you try to make it E for everybody, that's when you get a bunch of snakes in your circle and your grass and your lawn. You got to bring out that lawnmower, homie. And shout out to Speed for the heart me. I appreciate that. Amen. Never slow down, right? Homie, you got to work smarter and harder. You got to have... Sometimes you got to know when to slow certain things in your life and when to speed up with certain things. It's all about tempo and recognition. You know what I'm saying? Discernment is a real thing. You got to pray for it. Praise to the Most High for giving me the ability to have that, homie. Because when you know the certain outcome of said person, you can go in and stop that before it even gets to that point, homie. Because a lot of people say that they rock with you, but they're really waiting for the right time to ride on you. I'm telling you, homie, everybody that say that they ride, they really ain't riding. Everybody that say that they real, they really ain't real. Everybody that say that they loyal really ain't loyal. Everybody that say that they this, that, and the third really be this, that, and the fourth. You got to pay attention to people's actions and quit just, land of the snakes. You got to pay attention to people's actions and stop listening to the world solely, homie. I thought a lot of people in the past had my best interest. I thought that they rock with me. But hey, whenever you give it to somebody and they feel like they can no longer take from you, they try to take you out. Whenever they feel like they can no longer take from you, you are now rendered useless to them and they're trying to take you out. That's how it go, homie. You see, everybody ain't meant for your game. If everybody is paying attention to your game, you ain't giving your game. You giving a certain type of game that you think everybody gonna like. And homie, that's never gonna be rewarding to you because you know it's not your true self. Humility and vulnerability provides you to be able to relate to people. If you relate to everybody, you really don't relate to anybody. You get what I'm saying? If you relate to everybody, you don't relate to anybody, homie. And I stand on business. You feel me? Yeah, man, so this was an absolutely phenomenal episode. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. All of you message me right now so I can see you my Snapchat. Best way to talk to me. Know when I'm going live and to stay up to date with the content. Man, shout out to my moderators. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the building, the Keishas and the cheerleaders. Keep saying my name. Keep letting it out, and I'm going to keep getting it out. But with that being said, man, until next time, stay up. Hey, stay motivated, and make sure you stay accelerated. And remove the people from your life who are no longer beneficial. Peace.